Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amalia Handayani. I'm from English Literature, University of Northern Sumatra. So I will explain linguistics in general. So I will explain about what is linguistics, nature of linguistics, and scope of linguistics. What is linguistics? Linguistics is the scientific study of language. It means linguistics doesn't study an individual language, it studies language in general. In linguistics, there are differences between polyglot and linguist. Polyglot is a person who knows many languages. Linguist is who studies general principles of language organization and language behavior, often with reference to some actual language or languages. What makes a linguistic as a scientific? To make a linguistic as a scientific, it must empirical and objective. It means study process by examination of publicly verifiable data, obtained through observation of phenomena and experimentation. 2. Consistent. There should be no contradiction between different parts of the explanation or statement. 3. Economical. It means precise and non-redundant manner of statement. So we move to another topic. It is nature of linguistics. The following are some important nature of linguistics. 1. Language is a complex system. The language system functions because of word structure, sound, etc. These are the most important part of a language. We cannot express ourselves by the help of only one of the elements of language. 2. In language, learning speed is the fundamental thing, so reading and writing are secondary. 3. Language works through symbols, which are the words. For example, the word pen is not a pen, it stands for a pen, and the symbol used in language must be known to both the speaker, listener, the reader, and the writer. 4. Language is not an inherent biological function of man, so it is acquired through learning. 5. Language is learned through practice and habit formation, so rules and definition of grammar cannot help for the development of language of a child. 6. Speech is the instrument of society. According to Ben Jonson, a society cannot be thought of without language. 7. Language doesn't remain in a vacuum, so it is related to the culture of a particular society. 8. Language is flexible. It changes from time to time, grown in respect of speech, sounds, grammatical features, vocabulary, etc. Therefore, in language, we should not be rigid. So we move to another topic. It is scope of linguistics. Scope of linguistics is divided into two parts. The first part is microlinguistic and the second part is macrolinguistic. So I'm gonna tell microlinguistic first. Microlinguistic, it can be called a theoretical linguistic. In microlinguistic, there are 5 levels of the structure of the language. The first level is phonetics and phonology. Phonetics, it studies how speech sounds are produced, perceived, and how they can be analyzed acoustically. In phonology, it studies the combination of sound into organized units of speech, the formation of syllables and larger units. 2. Morphology. Morphology studies the patterns of formation of words by the combination of sound into minimal distinctive units of meaning called morphemes. Syntax. 3. Syntax. The third level is syntax. It studies how words combine to form phrase combine to form clause, and clauses join to make sentence. The fourth level is semantics. It studies the meaning of word and sentence. The last level is discourse. It is the study of chunks of language which are bigger than a single sentence. So we move to the second part. It is macrolinguistic. Macrolinguistic, it can be called applied linguistic. In macro, there are 4 aspects of language and its relationship with many areas of human activity. First aspect is psycholinguistic. It is concerned with the learning of language at various stages, the early acquisition of a first language by children and later stage in acquisition of first and other language. The second aspect is sociolinguistic. It is the study of language variation and change. It means how varieties of language are formed when the speaker belongs to a geographical region, social class, social situation, and occupation. The third aspect is anthropological linguistics. It studies the evolution of language in human society and its role in the formation of culture. And the last aspect is the literary stylistic. It's the study of variation in language, and the use of language in communication has also led to new ways of studying literary text and the nature of literary communication. So that's all. I hope the material that I described can be useful and understood by all of you. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.